Hello guys, welcome to episode 6, I believe it's episode 6, yeah it must be, episode 6 of Up Pompey. I'm at a point now where, as you can see, up in the top right, the date in game is the 21st of November 2015, the date I'm recording this is also the 21st of November 2015. This is the day of Portsmouth away at Carlisle. Which is one of the games which you guys won't be seeing, but obviously I will go through it in the actual video in a bit. I just wanted to take a second to kind of compare how the table is shaping up at this point in game compared to in reality. Obviously, in reality, Plymouth currently top, with Oxford in second and Northampton in third. Now, Northampton are really struggling down in 22nd here. Rather than being up in third, up in the automatic places. Pompey really swapped Plymouth and Pompey round. Pompey are currently down in fourth in real life, with Accrington Stanley up in fifth. They're struggling as well. Just looking at the bottom of the table, Yeovil are in exactly the same position. In fact, they have 4 points more at this point in the season on here than they do in reality, with Dagenham and Redbridge being bottom of the table. Dagenham are whereabouts? There they are, up in 11th. So, yeah, that's the other thing is you look at the how many points we've actually accumulated so far. We've got 37 points. That's 8 more than we have in real life. Mainly down to the fact we've actually won most of our games rather than drawn them. We've only lost, I think, 2 games in the league. Yeah, 2 games in reality at this point, which is the same with this save. The rest of those points that I've picked up are literally from winning rather than drawing. Pompey had a really, well, it's been a while really where we just haven't been able to win. We've been drawing game after game. So I'd much rather be winning in real life, obviously, than on here. I'd rather be in 4th place on here, with Pompey top of the table in reality. But it's one of those things. The other thing I wanted to take a quick look at is, whereabouts is it? Which is stats, awards, history. Where would it be? Player overview? Here we go. Top goal scorers. Paul Hayes is top there. In reality, he's not even in the top 20 goal scorers apparently in real life, which is interesting. I'm just wondering, is he on loan or no? He is. He may not have played. 15 goals in 17 games, so that is incredible. That is absolutely incredible. I might have to look at him in the next few weeks. John Stead, again, he hasn't really done a huge amount in reality by the looks of things. Just looking through the top scorers at the moment. Ruben Reid and Matt Tubbs. Now, interestingly enough, Reid and Tubbs have the same amount of goals in reality, 6 goals each this season. Whereas on here, Reid has 1 more in 17 appearances, 17 starts, compared to Tubbs's 10 in 14 starts. Is that shots? Shots on target. Tubbs has actually scored 10 of his 19 shots on target. That is quite impressive. In reality, Simpson, Leighton Orient, who again is not on here, is currently the top scorer. Josh Windass actually has the same amount of goals as he does in real life. Iber is 1 short. He's got 1 more on here than he does in reality. So they're 2 really that are up near the top that are also on here. Also Barry Core as well has 8 goals to his name in both the game and real life. So yeah, I just wanted to have a quick look to see how we're doing on this. Didn't want to show you guys that. I'm going to blur that. Yeah, just wanted to show you guys basically how we're doing compared to in real life. Now, Pompey have had a very good start to the season, what I would call a very good start to the season. We're up at the right end of the table for once. Things are going well. There's still a long way to go. We've still got over half of the season to go, so can't complain too much. We've got one, two. This will be the third game. Oh, don't mean to do that again. So I'm not even going to bother trying to hide anything now. This hasn't really gone to plan. But yeah, we've had the JPT South semi-final draw, Leighton Orient at home. Quite happy with that. The other one is Plymouth against FC Wimbledon. So no League One sides left in the south. Whereas in the north, got Oldham, Crewe, and Barnsley. But in the FA Cup, we have been drawn away at Newport. The one team I didn't want to play again, because we've already played them twice this season, once in the Cup, once in the League. We've got them again in the Cup, and then we still got to play them in the League again at some point. So yeah, that is basically what I wanted to just go through at the start of this episode. I'll come back to you guys in a little while after the next two games. Obviously then we'll be showing the live game against Wycombe and going through the previous results. Right, thank you, and I'll speak to you in a bit. Hi guys, we are back to episode 6. As you would have seen beforehand, I just did a little bit of a comparison. It's quite interesting to look at how we're doing in this save compared to reality. Basically, I've literally just recorded all this, and for some reason my PC died. I've no idea why. I don't know what happened at all. It's the first time really that it's ever done it. Everything just went black. My screen lost signal. I was literally just about to click match preview and everything, and it just suddenly cut out, which was lovely, really helpful. So we'll quickly go through these. Corby away, 3-0 win in the FA Cup. Tubbs with 2, Chaplin with 1. Chaplin's been fantastic this month. He really has. 0-0 draw in JPT quarter-final against Northampton, which we did win on penalties. Ricky Holmes missed his penalty, which most Pompey fans will be happy about. We followed that with a fantastic 4-1 win at home against FC Wimbledon, 1-0 down after about 30 seconds or so. Tubbs equalised with the penalty spot. Chaplin made it 2. Tubbs then again on the 57th minute, and then Chaplin 3 minutes later on the hour mark wrapped it up for us. And to come back from 1-0 down after a minute to win 4-1, I was very impressed with us in that game. 1-0 win away at Carlisle. We didn't deserve this at all. We were shocking in front of goal. 2 shots on target. Chaplin with the first with his goal, and Fotheringham as well quite late on. It was just trickling into the bottom corner. Keeper had no trouble really, but those were our 2 shots on target, and that's really what's let us down at times. The other thing that's annoying from this game is Gary Roberts got injured again. 5 to 6 weeks. We were lacking a bit of yeah, okay, that's fine. Sorry about that. We were lacking a bit of fitness and things like that, and I was kind of forced into the subs. I mean, Holland came off after 10 minutes. I had to bring Dunn on. Dunn then was very unfit when he came on. He had about 85%, so I had to take him off after 64 minutes with about 63%. Bring on Havar. Webster then came on for Clark, who had already been yellow carded and looked likely to get a second yellow, and then Roberts got injured and had to be taken off. So we finished with 10 men. Still managed to get the win though, and then we followed that up with a fantastic 3-0 win at home against York City. McGurk with 2 and Chaplin with the other. So that really has put us in a very good place going into the next game. 5 wins on the trot. Look how many games unbeaten we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 12 games unbeaten. I just hope that I really hope we can beat Wycombe today. It's not important that we beat Wycombe. We are 6 points clear of them at the moment, but that could be 9 points. That could be 8 points clear of Plymouth if they win still. So, you know, if we can get the victory here away at Wycombe, I'll be over the moon. That being said, we are going to play with our defensive style. formation. Going to go for limited. Murphy, Gale, Burgess, Clark, Stevens, Attangana, Fotheringham, McGurk, Chaplin, Bennett, and rather than having Tubbs up there, I'm going to have Bennett. So the two Bennetts playing Chaplin. Needs to go back as a shadow striker before I get started. You got Tubbs on the bench. Injuries wise, Jack Watmore's nearly back. He's back doing light training finally. He's ball playing defender, so he may, to be honest, he may be able to come in place of Burgess or Clark. Clark's potential and ability have gone way up since he's been with us. So I think without further ado, it's going to be best to get into this game before my PC decides to cut out again, basically. So yeah, so it's going to be very interesting to see how we get on here. I don't really know how they're going to play. There's nothing on here as such. Match analysis maybe? Is there any way to check their report? No. Okay, there probably is somewhere, but maybe in my inbox somewhere. We can preview Portsmouth take on Wycombe. Would it be on here somewhere? Free transfer deadline. Wycombe scouting report. Team report. So their most used formations 4-2-2. Most vulnerable. Oh, fantastic! There we go. Most vulnerable to facing 4-2-3-1 wide. We've got 4-2-3-1. Perfect. 7 clear-cut chances against them in 410 minutes. Well, hopefully we can really push on and get some clear-cut chances. Paul Hayes we're going to have to be very careful of, though. So let's go and prove a point. The media have given you a lot of, yeah. They have done very well recently, my team. But look at that morale. Our morale is hugely important to us at the moment. We need it to keep this going. So here we go. Gurk, Fotheringham, Chaplin now. Chaplin, can he find a pass? He's tackled by Marcus Bean, and it's a throw-in. Stevens to Bennett, and that's the end of the first highlight. I've been keeping an eye on our pass completion. It's quite low today, actually. Not doing too great. That being said, we've had the most possession. So Stevens with the interception. Harriman though. Hayes, well headed away, and it's Chaplin to bring the ball away. He's released Bennett perfectly, but Bennett can't really do much there. Cleared away. Fotheringham though. Attangana, Nigel Attangana into Bennett. Bennett shot from the edge of the area, and it was going wide. Apparently it was going on target according to the stats. Pretty sure that wasn't going on target, but the keeper's made the save anyway. Gurk now, it's over the bar. Unlucky. We've started strongest. We've definitely started strongest side of the first 20 minutes or so. Maybe counter is a good mentality to be on at the moment. They haven't really had much. They're having more possession. Just. You watch him go score now. Marcus Bean. Oh, it's a finish. That is an absolute finish from Marcus Bean against his former club. He was at Pompey for a little while. Didn't really show much potential-wise at all, or ability-wise, to be honest. As far as I was concerned, he wasn't great. But he has made it 1-0 here. McGinn's ball in. Bean, first-time volley. Not too sure what Murphy was doing there. And it's 1-0 Wycombe. Interesting to see how the game goes until half-time now. Hopefully we can leave it at 1-0 at most. Maybe even get an equaliser, that would be nice, but it looks like it's going to go the other way if there's going to be another goal, and the ball comes in straight across the face of goal. Ball comes in again, it's headed away. We've not really done much going forward. Bennett now. Chaplin. Can we get a break? No, giving the ball away. Hayes, there's a through ball there. Ugwu. Good save by Murphy, he's been fantastic for us recently. He really has. Mason Bennett now does well to drop in. Atangana, Chaplin. Oh, no, through the keeper. So it's 1-0 as we approach half time to Wycombe. We haven't really offered much going forward. They've only had 2 shots on target. This is a very boring game considering it's the 2 teams at the top of the table. Although they may well go and get a second here by the looks of things. Burgess does well. It's Fothering them. No, Hayes, shot blocked. McGinn through to Hayes. Well saved by Murphy. I say at times Brian Murphy's been our saviour recently. This has not gone how I wanted it to at all. Show a bit of desire. Going to go back to our other formation because there's not really much to lose at this point. Going to go take Bennett off and bring Tubbs back on. I think it's a poacher. We've gone back to our style that's done so well recently. Well in by Stevens, Fotheringham now. Bennett, Carl Bennett. For some reason he's passed it off for a throw-in. But this is more like it. We've got a highlight now. Chaplin, Atangana. It's Bennett. Oh, straight at the keeper. But we're looking better already at the start of the second half. We've already had a second chance. A second shot on target. Atangana now. Chaplin. Can't quite get there. Fotheringham. It's Tubbs. Oh, it's wide. And now, hopefully, I'm hoping now we've changed things up. Hopefully, we can push on here. Tubbs to Fotheringham. It's got to look wide. That's it. McGurk into Chaplin. Chaplin's equalised. It's 1-1. Connor Chaplin deserves it. He has been fantastic this month, he really has. McGurk's ball there, Chaplin's through, smashes it, the keeper should have done better probably. But it is 1-1. We do have an equaliser. Stevens now, Bennett, Atangana, changing the tactics at half time seems to have done the trick. Fotheringham, Atangana's got to look past Chaplin, into Tubbs, oh Matt Tubbs shot saved, McGurk. All the way back to Gale. Gale, can he swing the ball back in? No, he goes back to Burgess. Recycling possession, and Atangana's been brought down by Ugwu. We've really turned the tables on them at the start of the second half here. Maybe we could do with someone who's a bit more attacking in centre mid. Atangana now is tackled. Clark does well. Just giving the ball away, and it's Coffey now. Well wide. Why he would shoot from there, I've got no idea. Oh, it's corner. Stevens. It's dropped to Bennett. Oh, keeper's collected nicely there. I think we can maybe do with changing things in the middle. Fotheringham and Atangana are more defensive in this style, it seems. But they may have a chance. Oh, good save by Murphy again. And that is why Brad Jones isn't getting a look in as #1 keeper, even at us. Gale's throwing. Given away to Bean. Bean forward to Ugwu. And there's the ball through. Murphy's got to come it. Oh, good block there. Well in by Atangana. The ball's played forward again, but Murphy gets there with ease. Right, so we're just going to make a sub. Maybe bring on Havar, seeing as he's more attacking than anything. Stick him into this role at the moment. I may take Chaplin off or stick him out wide, possibly. And then move Havar into a more attacking role. Thompson to Ugwu. Thompson's ball in. Coffey. Oh, it's off the crossbar. It's cleared away by Stevens. Now Tubbs. Matt Tubbs, can he find a pass? No, he can't. He's brought down by Harriman, and it's a free kick. And suddenly they seem to have turned things on us again. Gerk's header given away to McGinn. Coffey, Ugwu, Bean. It's ball over the top. Is Coffey. Oh wow, it's a lovely finish in fairness to him, John Coffey. But Bean has been running the show against us. I don't know why he's rated so highly on this game. I really don't. This is gonna change things here. Gonna bring Dunn on. There's a ball-winning midfielder. Maybe try. It doesn't really work. I don't know. Maybe try this. 4 just behind Tubbs. Be interesting just to see if we can get a few more chances. Havart, done. Chaplin. This is very much an overload tactic now. Tubbs has been tackled. We've got no midfield now at all. So we've got to be careful of this breakaway being well intercepted by Stevens. Stevens now to Havart. Look at this. Look how many men we've got over. Tubbs is tackled. Jacobson gets it cleared. Just heads it straight to Bean again. And now they're away again. Ugwu shot and it's pushed wide. And it's a corner. I'm just going to leave it on this, I think, for the rest of the game. Go on to overload. Try and nick a point, I think. I've never tried this tactic before. It may be dreadful. Stevens is ball in. Dunn. James Dunn! James Dunn has equalised. It's 1-1. It's 2-2, sorry. 2-2. Fantastic. It's exactly what we needed. Stevens ball in. It's headed down as Clark went for it, but Dunn smashed it in at the near post. It's 2-2. I'm just wondering if we go back to our original tactic, can we hold on, or will we be able to push on for another? Clark's mistake, straight through to Murphy, thankfully. I may take it off of this overload tactic now. Havard can come back there. Still be an advanced playmaker, that's fine. Havard's ball, oh, it's Bennett now, Carl Bennett. Oh, it's crossed straight to Ingram's arms. And this game has gone exactly how I would have liked it to be honest. I mean, obviously it'd be nice to get the win, but a point away from home at second in the table. We're still 6 points clear of them, which is nice. Chaplin. We're not going to get another chance, I don't think. They're probably going to win the ball, and that's going to be it. Done out towards Gale, and there goes the full-time whistle. And I'm happy with a 2-2 draw. I'm very happy with a 2-2 draw. You know, it could be worse. I wouldn't say we were unlucky. I don't think we deserved to beat them any more than they deserved to beat us. We did actually have a lot more shots on target this game, which was nice to see. Plymouth have been overtaken by Hartlepool, so we're still 6 points clear, which is good. We're now 7 points clear of third place again. Did Hartlepool? Wow, Plymouth lost 4-1. 4-1 against Dagenham and Redbridge. It's one hell of a result. So, yeah, that is it for this episode. Really, there's not much more to go over. You've seen the live game. That's another draw in a live game. We've now won 1, lost 1, and drawn 2, I believe. Hopefully, we can get back to winning ways next episode. But I'm very happy with how we're doing. That's our 10th game in a row unbeaten, apparently, in the league. Obviously, you've got cup games here, and here. The next game we're going to be doing in an episode will be the last game of the year. Luton at home on the 28th of December. Between now and then, you've got Newport in the FA Cup, Leyton Orient in the JPT semi-final, Hartlepool at home, Northampton away at Leyton Orient, and then obviously on to the Luton game. So, please, if you've enjoyed this episode, if you're enjoying where we're going with this, please leave a like, leave comments, subscribe, anything. I really do appreciate it if people do that. I really would appreciate it if you could do that personally. Obviously I appreciate all the views and everything. Yeah, so I suppose we'll see you in the next episode. Stick around though after this is finished, because we will be picking 3 of the goals. And I mean, there's some fantastic goals we've scored this month. We'll be picking 3 of those goals, and you have the chance, as usual, to decide which of those goals is going to be our goal of the month this season. Or this month, sorry. So, thank you once again, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Seeming streaming, believe me, I'm seeing sequels. I scream in my dreams, I'm a dreaming. I'm teething on teams of MCs, gotta bleed them out, cause I'm needing a beat in this evening. Good evening, I'm here cause I've seen things no person should see, and it's clearly deceiving me to believe that MCs need a reason to kick it up and up, so I'll leave them see that the scene is obscene, and I'm meaning to be much more than I need. Not another MC, go for 16 bars and 6 gold teeth, no bags. of weed, no pistols, teas. I'm the cream of the cream if you catch my meaning. That's a secret, the gleam and the truth so fleeting. And keeping it close, cause if I'm seen cheating, I'm sitting the queen from what's good for a greeting. Gonna say a bugger all like Ronan Keating. Groaning at me over where's my keyring. Climbing the ceiling and heaving the preaching of me. Gotta be free, so I'm deceiving you. You